afternoon. We're gathering here today to celebrate Jenny and her magnificent life. Jenny was a lawyer, an artist, a writer, and a philanthropist. She was a champion of life, an advocate for the weak, promoter of the arts, and preserver of the Vietnamese culture. To put it simply, she's the bestest and the mostest. And I'm in awe of her. And I'm proud to have been her close friend and your MC today. Let us now recount Jenny's achievements. May I introduce Jenny's one and only child, Alan Doe.
Hello, everyone. I'm Alan. This is a beautiful occasion to celebrate my wonderful mom. We all knew Jenny Doe was more than an attorney, artist, and philanthropist. She was, of course, all of these things, but in ways that transcended the ordinary. Jenny was unlike most people we meet in our lifetimes. She was truly special. All who knew Jenny are aware of this, and I am deeply honored to have had such an extraordinary mother. My mom was an accomplished academic and legal professional. In addition to practice law at the law firm Doe & Doe in San Jose, she also taught as an adjunct instructor at San Jose City College and was a regular contributor to the Viet Tribune newspaper. Even in the face of battling her disease, my mother was tirelessly dedicated to serving her community, both here in the Bay Area and abroad. Her passion and efforts to help others manifested in more ways than I can recite here. Time will permit me to share just some of them with you today, but I encourage you to learn more about the causes that meant most to my mother, as I believe she would be overjoyed to know that her legacy of selfless contributions to make the world a better place will carry on. Sorry, I'm nervous. Okay. And so perhaps even more notable than the impressive professional accomplishments that I just mentioned, it pleases me to share with you some of my mother's philanthropic achievements, as I believe they provide much insight into her passion for and dedication to helping others. And so perhaps even more notable than the impressive professional accomplishments that I just mentioned, it pleases me to share with you some of my mother's philanthropic achievements, as I believe they provide much insight into her passion for, I read that part. For nearly 2 decades, Jenny led the Friends of Hue Foundation, a nonprofit that promotes cultural diversity and youth leadership and provides community services to San Jose residents. In addition to those local outreaches, Friends of Hue also operates a children's home in central Vietnam that meaningfully improves the lives of 31 children every year and assists by providing natural disaster recovery services in storm-plagued regions around Hue, Vietnam. My mom made it a priority to visit the children in Hue each year, and they all adored spending time with her. Most notably, my mom actually, she went to Hue just, I would say, a month prior to her passing, because that's how much it meant to her. I told her it was not a good idea, but she was like, I have to go, and she went. In the aftermath of the 2017 Cowdy Creek flood, she organized a relief effort to help flood victims identify relief resources, including food and shelter, and navigate the public assistance system to obtain relief from government agencies. Realizing that many members of the Vietnamese American community were unprepared for similar natural disasters, she appealed to people to volunteer to form a local Vietnamese response team, and she helped create a disaster preparedness training program for future needs. I actually helped her make a safety training video. Not many people watched it. During the COVID-19 pandemic, my mom appealed to her local community to contribute money and materials to acquire more than 40,000 sets of personal protective equipment and deliver them to frontline healthcare workers in hospitals and clinics here and throughout the county. She also mobilized volunteers to deliver food to the homeless and the elderly who were quarantined and unable to procure sufficient food by themselves. I remember during COVID, my mom actually had extra groceries to deliver. And so she very proudly came home and she said, Alan, today I handed out food to the homeless. And they rushed her and she's like, I could have gotten COVID, but I still did it. And I remember that was very unsafe, Mom, you shouldn't have done that. But she was very proud of herself because she always wanted to help those in need. My mom also honored the traditional Auzai dress by establishing the Auzai Festival, which has blossomed into a local biennial event and tradition in Northern California. And she took it a step further by spearheading an effort that resulted in the California Senate approving a resolution to recognize May 15th as Auzai Day in tribute to Vietnam's traditional dress. I notice many here today donning Auzai and know that my mother would be so pleased to see so many of you here in this beautiful attire that she so adored. Some of the awards my mom received in her lifetime: 2020 Community Impact Award by the Vietnamese American Bar Association of Northern California, 2016 California Woman of the Year, Trailblazer Award, California Legislators District 15, and many others. You know, she was an amazing woman. And it's crazy that I was here a couple of years ago, and I remember during one of my mom's projects, she was here and everyone kept giving another round of applause, for Jenny Doe and her achievements. And so it's fitting that we're back here, same stage. And so could I get another round of applause for Jenny Doe? Thank you.
As impressive as these achievements are, they only tell half the story about Jenny. Jenny had a special gift of fostering bonds with and between people. She's touched single one of us here in some profound way. How did that come about? So Jenny didn't have an easy childhood. In addition to the woes of growing up under communism, Jenny was discriminated against for being mixed race and being raised by a single mom. Her mom hid her in a temple for many years. And for the years that she was not hidden, she served as a whipping person for the neighborhood. Then Jenny grew up, came to America. There's a long story there too, but for another day. She was not resentful or angry. Instead, she channeled her experience into her raison d'etre, which is to help those who are less fortunate than her. She was our fearless leader, a visionary with a heart of gold. And that is why we rallied behind her every cause. Whether raising at-risk children in Vietnam, feeding the homeless, creating the Vietnamese American Community Center, forming the Áo Dài Festival, we were there every step of the way with her. Jenny, through mobilizing us, formed or connected us in intersecting, evolving circles of kindred spirits, of newly found friends, brothers and sisters. She built community and united us behind common causes. With her charm, her wit, her intellect, and a bit of artist craziness. And that is the art of being Jenny. So for all that Jenny did for the community, for us all, she needed nourishment. And her nourishment of choice is love. And we want to thank Lawrence, Jenny's husband, who tirelessly cared for her and loved her unconditionally so that she had the energy to help everybody else. May I introduce Dr. Lawrence Dome.
Wow, you folks all look beautiful. I know Jenny would have really loved this. I wanted to give my deepest thanks and appreciation to all the people that put so much effort and love into today. Thank you so much. So we're here today to celebrate the amazing life of my dear Jenny. Jenny was the most fun-loving, adventurous, exciting person I've ever known. When you were with Jenny, life was rarely dull. She truly knew how to experience and enjoy life to its fullest, like no other. When I was trying to come up with what to say today, I realized, sorry. Words can't truly capture the magic of Jenny Toe. You get a glimpse of her magic through her sparkling eyes and her gorgeous smile, which just hint at the fun and excitement to come. You can see further glimpses through all her spectacular events, family gatherings, parties, art exhibits, benefits, and of course, the Owl's-Eye Festival. Her magic is fueled by an intense passion to help others, especially those who need it the most. She spent countless hours counseling other cancer patients on how to optimize their health through diet, exercise, and meditation. She also taught them how to navigate the complexities of our crazy medical system. Amazingly, even during her final days, when she was so tired, she was confined to the couch for most of the day, she continued to counsel another cancer patient. The Jenny Doe magic can most vividly be seen in her passionate work with the children at the shelter in Hue. These children come from unfathomable, horrific family situations. Yet, with the support and hard work of the shelter staff, they become loving, beautiful, happy, thriving children. Anyone who's ever been to the shelter, I believe, will attest to the nurture and loving that these children receive. It's very palpable. In addition to providing the children with an excellent academic education, they also teach them strong values, such as the importance of helping others. This can be seen in the important program that they have for the kids, where they go out into the local community and provide aid for disadvantaged elders. She told me a story a few years back that I'll never forget. One year, they didn't have sufficient funds at the shelter to provide the typical gift exchange at the holidays. So the children took it upon themselves to write on little scraps of paper, "I owe you 1 week of eating your vegetables," or "I will make your bed for the next 10 days. Recently, Jenny asked me to promise to make sure that the shelter would always survive if something happened to her. So please, please, help keep Jenny's spirit and soul alive by supporting Friends of Hue and her beloved shelter. My beautiful Jenny brought so much goodness and joy to this world. Please help keep her magic alive. Thank you.
Thank you, Lawrence. Beautiful. Well, Jenny loved the children of Viet Steps. It's a dance troupe in San Jose, and they're going to be performing a song called Nàng Thơ Xứ Huế. Please welcome the children of Viet Steps.
Cho nàng thơ ngả nghiêng thấy hoa cười với ai. Về đây sao nghe đời thành thơi, xa thưa ơi thấy thương, đông đưa in nét dài có hay. Mây bay vương gió trời, thương ai để nhớ, xin gửi vào tháng ngày ngả nghiêng. Này gió kể ai nghe nơi đây lạ thay, chuyện nơi đây cánh thiên di mộng manh. Kìa ai hay nàng thơ ấy lạc giữa đời. Này gió đầy đưa hương sen tóc nàng buông, nhẹ nhàng thương ai chốn này. Ngả nghiêng điệu nam ai kể chuyện nàng thơ thương nhớ thương. Này gió đầy đưa hương sen tóc nàng buông, nhẹ nhàng thương ai chốn này. Ngả nghiêng điệu nam ai kể chuyện nàng thơ thương nhớ thương.
Thank you, Megan. I'm told I have to get up to the stage. We're very honored today to have the local dignitaries with us. To introduce them, please welcome Han Lian, a close friend of Jenny and my own. She's the trustee of the Milpitas Unified School District.
Thank you, Hannah. Well, thank you again, everyone, for joining us today to celebrate Jenny's life. She is very, very special, and special thanks to Lawrence. You took care of our friends. Thank you. I would like to introduce to all of us today Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren.
Well, thank you very much. I feel so honored to be able to be here today with all of you to celebrate Jenny. Lawrence, listening to you was wonderful. I know the family has lost someone they love so dearly. And the friends have lost the best friend you could ever have. But our community has also lost someone who made a huge impact. From the arts, standing up for people in need, for the children who way, Jenny made a difference. You know, the arts that she promoted with such style made a difference in this community. So I thought, what could I do that would be useful as our community mourns and suffers this loss? And I thought, you know, there's something that we do in the United States Congress. There is a record made of every meeting of the Congress. In a way, it's kind of like the Diary of America. And so I put in the congressional record all the things that we've talked about Jenny. I have a copy of that statement, but it will always be part of American history so that everybody in America can learn about this special person who made such a difference in the lives of so many. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. Uh, she didn't want to get up on the stage, but she said, you are required to get up here on the stage. I don't know if that works, but I'm here. So our next dignitary that I would like to introduce to you is our county supervisor, Cindy Chavez.
So today I know is a beautiful day and a sad day all at once. And I'm here with Supervisor Lee, so please feel free to, if you would like to join me. I'm just going to say a few words about Jenny. For every one of us who knows her, what you know about Jenny, you could each think of your own word: energetic, vivacious, mischievous, playful, focused, fierce. But when I was thinking about her, I was thinking about the one word that comes to my mind is radiance. She was radiant. She was warm. She was dynamic. She filled a room when she walked into it, and whatever request or desire or vision she had, suddenly it was yours. Did you all have that experience with her? So, I wanted to just, everybody's talked about all of the good that she's done, but I wanted to tell one story. When Jenny was diagnosed with cancer, one of the things that she understood very personally was how little there was for people, women in particular, but for people, to get services in a language and in a culture that made them feel safe and comfortable. So Jenny came to the county and said, I want to provide a service for those most in need. And even while she was having her own suffering, she was thinking of others. And I know she came with you to see us and with so many others, but Jenny was the Pied Piper, the change agent. And I will always, always remember her as radiant. And to Alan in particular, I am so sorry for the loss of your mother and so grateful that we all had a chance to share in her life. So, on behalf of the Board of Supervisors, we have signed a commendation by all 5 members of the board acknowledging her incredible contributions to the entire county. But for us, all of us, this is very, very personal. We're so sorry for your loss. Thank you for letting us join you.
Very quick word. When it comes to Jenny, though, it always raises the question. People say, what can one person do? Well, Jenny tells you from her work, she epitomizes what one person can make so much difference with so many lives, not just right here in this community, United States, and even in her homeland.
forget her. I think about her every day, oftentimes. And I'm doing my work. And to think about her humility, as incredible as a person as she was, you compliment her, she just brush it off. But I think about her selflessness to the community and the way the decisions that she made for the community were always about others, never about herself. She didn't care if she got recognitions or awards. She smiled and was warm and filled with love when she saw others smiling and filled with love. And I think every single one of us would benefit from being more like Jenny Doe every single day. And I'm certainly committed to try my best to be more like Jenny Doe. That's the lesson, I think, in her body leaving us. In our faith, we don't believe the soul can ever be destroyed. So we know that Jenny is still with us. Jenny, maybe, we believe in reincarnation, so I think that she's going to have a pretty spectacular many lives ahead. But with her physically not being here, it's up to us to manifest the spirit of her soul every single day that we are on this earth in our physical form. And so I'm just incredibly grateful to be able to be here with my father and celebrate such an extraordinary person, someone that changed my life forever, someone that changed the lives of so many of you here forever. I'm also very grateful for Lawrence for giving her the love that she deserved, especially when even in her last hours she's thinking about what else she can give. I think it's important for us all to feel the comfort knowing that she was cared for till her last breath, and that's a great sense of comfort, I know, for each and every one of us. I have a memorial resolution. It's registered with the state of California. We have 5 copies here for family members.
Nhưng mà họ đi tìm lá phiếu bông để thay cho tự do.
Instead of looking for liberty, they looking for lá phiếu bông. And Jenny do the same thing. She looking for something. And I tell you,
Everybody going away for another life. I will be go there before you, and I will meet her someday. Do not tell something wrong about her. I will make some makeup and tell the story, and she will get back to you. Thank you very much.
So, thank you. Back, we just heard from Mr. Võ Văn Lộc, Director of the Vietnam War History Museum in San Jose, Director of Immigration and Refugee Center. Thank you, Bác Lộc. We join another dance. Would you come up and introduce the modern dance that we're about to enjoy?
Hello, and good evening, everyone here. My name is Minnie. I am the creativity director for all these craziness, along with all of the amazing team who are our volunteers. Can you just jump up a little bit? We need a little fun here. Would you please allow me to say just a little bit in Vietnamese? So I'm going to learn by chị Jenny. Minnie thay mặt cho chị Jenny và Huế Foundation cảm ơn tất cả quý vị đã đến hôm nay. Minnie hỏi chị Jenny nha, mình phải quỳ xuống để mình đa tạ mọi người. So Minnie hỏi chị Jenny là mình. So Minnie would like to say thank you to all of you on behalf of Jenny. And she always do this when she starts all these crazy things because so many people come in and help her. So I would like to say thank you on behalf of her because this vision came true for her. So I'm going to go and really grateful all of you guys who have done so many work for all of us. The next performance I would like to dedicate for Alan. Where are you? You raise your hand? Alan. And then, Anh Young, where are you? Can you raise your hand? Dr. Lauren, can I call you Lauren? This song is also for you. So, the last 3 things before Jenny passed is her beautiful wedding. And I am inspired from that wedding. It's so much fun, so much love. And she don't want to, she doesn't want us to be sad. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. We embrace the sadness. And my question to you, what is next? She have not finished whatever crazy thing she created for us. Would you like another Ao Dai festival next year or another? Come and raise your hand. Yes. So Jenny asking me that you need to make a commitment, a promise. If you have financially, please support the foundation. There's a lot of boxes around. You need to support. Because she said, if you blessing people, you're going to be a God of blessing. So if you have the money, financially, please do that. Secondly, if you have the talents, just like me, I love it. You need to join the team. Anna, where are you? Anna, raise your hand. Eileen, so just go there, put your email. We need more talented people to do more crazy things, right? Last. Whatever you do, what did Jenny want us to do to us? the most. Laugh and coming together. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Teresa and Johnny as they are performing their Stand By Me song.
A few words. Teresa is a longtime supporter of Jenny's project, including the Jazz Festival. The dance is a very special dance. It's a modern dance. And it starts out with Jenny being represented in one color. And as she lived her life, she was enriched with more colors. Each color represents a community, such as Philanthropic, the Vietnamese American Bar Association, her family and friends, and the Jazz Festival. The other dancer, Johnny, will represent the people in the community. And towards the end of the song, Jenny is surrounded by a rainbow of colors as she gave and received love from all of us. Together, communities will stand by her to continue her vision. So please welcome Teresa and Johnny.
Be afraid.
next guest is very dear to our heart. Mr. Phùng Liên Duan is a long-time supporter and benefactor of Philanthropic. He's affectionately known to us as Juran. He's a retired physicist, and Jenny described Juran as, and I'm going to read, one and the only that we have in the Vietnamese community. He's retired, but he works more than you and I combined. And that says a lot because you know how much Jenny works, right? When faced with troubles, I often go to Juran for guidance and assistance. Please welcome Juran.
Thank you. You have seen Jenny's husband, Jenny's son, Jenny's favorite brother. You are now seeing Jenny's favorite uncle. You have heard about Friend of Queer Foundation and Jenny's shelter for the unfortunate street children. I'm going to recite for you a short wailing by the King of Wales 100 years ago upon the loss of his favorite friend. Ôi Jenny ơi đã hết rồi, ôi tình, ôi quê áo dài ơi. Giờ computer tìm lấy bom, xếp email lại để dành hơi. Oh Jenny, you have gone. You have left your loved one. You have left the children of Huế. You have left outside festival. Where can I find you? I have to open the computer to look for your image. I have to revisit your email to find your presence. I don't recall when I met Jenny. Perhaps 15 or 20 years ago. Just like a friend just said, she radiant. She beamed passion, eloquence, and particularly compassion for the needy. We immediately clicked. And because I am just the age of her mother, and also I got a very jealous wife, she called me uncle. But yet she called my wife sister. We immediately clicked. We clicked because we got a common cause. I got a program in Huế, having a micro-loan program helping about 30,000 families to stand on their own feet. And Jenny was building the shelter for the children, street children. So we worked together. Jenny helped me, and I helped Jenny. And Jenny also expanded her work with the children to the helping the poor families. As you know, Jenny would jump on anything that she could help. So we worked together for her to get Friends of Way to help 800 families in the community of Big Dien, which is about 30 kilometers from Way. Throughout the time we worked together, I found Jenny extremely extraordinary. She was always very convincing. She always found programs that she would like to jump into. Just like someone just said, 2 months ago, even she was ill, she went back to Way to see her children the last time. I dissolved my micro loan program about 2 years ago because of internal corruption. And I gave most of the choice furniture and equipment to the shelter. And in exchange, Jenny gave me a little office within the shelter. And now 2 of my staff are working in that shelter to start another program on education. Jenny was amazing. She touched everybody, and we felt her love, her presence, her passion, and she convinced us of her cause. I was very fond of a poem by Bessie Stanley called What is Success? And I like to read that poem for you to honor Jenny. To laugh often and love much. To win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children. To earn the approbation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends. To appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to give oneself to leave the world a little better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To have played and laughed with enthusiasm and sung with exultation. To know even one life has been easier because you have lived. My friend, this is to have succeeded. Yes, by all of those measures, our Jenny has succeeded in her life. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here, Judon. You're very dear to all of us. And I didn't know you could sing. Jenny, I think Jenny enjoyed that very much, I'm sure. So next is an award. The Vietnamese American Professional Women of the Silicon Valley will present a posthumous Lifetime Achievement Award to Jenny. Please welcome Laura Han. And Alan, where are you? Please come up to receive the award for your mom.
Good afternoon. Jenny was a friend that was dearest to my heart. I miss her tremendously. Council member Ashkara mentioned the heat wave that we experienced the last week. For the Vietnamese culture, rain is a blessing from above. And today, after all these heat days, hot days that we experienced, I feel like Jenny made intercessions to bring rain and blessing on all of us today. However, I am up here on the stage not as a friend of Jenny, but as a board member of the Vietnamese American Professional Women of Silicon Valley. With me are board members Cindy Vu and Thao Nguyen. VAPW's mission is to outreach, educate, prepare, and engage Vietnamese American professional women in areas of leadership and development, to provide a network of support and promote the professional growth of its members, to mentor and encourage youth in the community to enter professional careers, and to encourage community responsibility and participation. Jenny is well known to VAPW through her attendance of our events and her support of our annual scholarship program. Jenny dedicated her life to the Friends of Hue Children's Shelter. She founded Well with Cancer and spent countless hours counseling and supporting women of cancer. Jenny worked against human trafficking, which primarily victimized young women and children. Jenny's advocacy on women and children's issues exemplify the mission and goal of VAPW. We are honored to represent the board of VAPW to present the Lifetime Achievement Award to Jenny Do. Alan, please accept the award. And this is a testament to young women for her life for the community.
Sam, are you in the house? I thought I saw you. Could you please come up? The mayor of South Bay is here, Sam Ricardo, a prior colleague of mine and a very esteemed colleague. Please welcome Sam Ricardo.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you for giving us. Thank you, everyone, for gathering to celebrate Jen's life. It was a life very worth celebrating. I thought it was appropriate that it's raining today. It's beautiful to see rain, isn't it? Yes, after these many months of drought. This would be perfect for Jenny. Jenny was always running to the rescue. She was there to rescue us. And today, the rain is Jenny coming to our rescue again. And I feel a long drought. This is so appropriate. I'm so grateful for the ways that Jenny came to rescue us and our community. Through a few foundations, all this shit has turned to writing with Julia. Foundation was there when we had a horrible flood, and there were thousands of residents in the house, and they were there to help. thank you to all the friends who are here to support. She's there when we were struggling through a pandemic. She's there always to give voice to those whose voices weren't heard. And what I particularly love about Jenny and her legacy was how much she valued expression and the need for us to see beauty in our world. And whether it was her work as an artist or convening other artists, supporting their work, ensuring that their expression was seen and that they were seen, ensuring that we took notice of the beauty around us, whether those were worlds of arts commission, galleries, so many ways. Jenny was always there to ensure that we saw the beauty. Again, running to the rescue in our busy lives, as we're all busy working, fighting, doing all the things we do in our daily lives. She is there to run to the rescue and say, look, we need to see you. I am so honored to know Jenny, and I know they saw her. My deepest sense family, to all friends who have gathered here, I know you have lost so deeply, but I appreciate your generosity in convening us so that we can also honor Jenny together because we lost so much in our community. Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite Professor Carolyn Carolyn to the stage. Carolyn, who was on so long time after Jenny. She's the president of Dignitary, an international organization for and by Vietnamese Americans.
Thank you, Hannah. Amongst Jenny's many accomplishments, she has everyone here saying "hey" correctly, so we thank her for that. I'm honored to speak briefly about a large part of Jenny's life, her heritage, activism, and advocacy. So heritage, if you're not aware, are officers of service and civilians, males during the Vietnam War with Vietnamese women. Jenny was an Aborigine. And I've known Jenny for over 30 years. Her chunk of it as her sister-in-law act. And we met during the mixed race movement in the 80s when I was starting university. And she was already a full-blown Aborigine activist at 23. Her activism actually began when she was 18, when she had the gall to go into a police station in Vietnam and demanded a way to come to the United States. So because of that, she was part of a pilot project to come to the United States. And then when she was here, she didn't just quietly assimilate, She spoke wide and loud about the Aborigine plight because, so many thousands of Aborigines were still in Vietnam. And so thus she started her work and she appeared on the Winfrey show. She was speaking, to congressmen, and because of her, the Aboriginal Homecoming Act was able to happen, and so many thousands of Aborigines were able to come to the United States. And so more recently, she spoke in front of hundreds of Aborigines as part of the organizations of Aborigines Without Borders. And she said to them, telling that story about her, struggling to come here to the United States. And she said, I did my part. Now it's your turn to do your part because hundreds of Aborigines are still in Vietnam waiting for immigration to the United States. But even as she said this, she was still advocating and doing pro bono work for Aborigines and the immigration policies up to 2 weeks before her passing. So, Dignitary and Aborigines Without Borders have made a contribution to the May Foundation on behalf of Jenny. Of course, this is her heart, and we encourage everyone to do the same. So there are many stories that we've been hearing about Jenny today and the coming days. And, it speaks a lot about her generosity, her fighting spirit, and frankly, her outrageousness, right? And so Alan requested a funny story, so I'm gonna just briefly tell this one story. It was in the late 80s and she was preparing for her wedding, and myself and Cindy Nakashima were just beginning our activist work on Aboriginal issues with her, and she said, I need you to be my bridesmaids. And we said, well, that's quite an honor, but by us, you have other people. And she said, look, Aborigines are stereotyped as pathetic, sad, and uneducated. I need you to be up there and represent. And so we dutifully did it, as Jenny, has to do these things. But it just speaks to her, just her hilarity, her vision, her sense, and even on her belief, she's going to use that to change the narrative about Aborigines when they went through Vietnam. I love her so much. And I think about her all the time as we do. And we have so much work ahead of us. But we're going to carry on her legacy and her spirit, each and every one of us. So I want to just say that. And thank you.
The Vietnamese don't have a word for condolences, but they would say it's Jiao, which I think is so beautiful because it's to share grief. This is Bridget. She was born in the mighty trees, no numbers blossoms, green veins deep, broken bamboo reached substitute. She knew. That is the name of feathers. Dickens tells her in unfettered letters, tethered up to breast, these pains and pleasures that would render these streets she found. Gather wisdom, insight, stories smuggled from uncle, offering escape within your child's struggle, but she knows to skirt. Read Charles Dickens before the birds in 75. Pages perished, but the story survived. Words became flesh, cherished, whispered of Paris, treasures hang down to ashes came dresses. Sketched her worldview as she makes and stressed questions, painting teaching her on, stretching years to still us. Called her to respond to all of his messes. From already, this star scraped the mud, shaped sanctuary for the ones who would have been buried. Fingers slipped from the toys out my tear, carried seized on the shoulders from palace to prairie, offering comfort to we are weary. You see, she scattered about the sprout her generation, that might vary. Well, we forget the ancestors' work. In the earth, in the dirt, to one the land soon after birth. In sun soil planted and new true harvests that we might stand on the elders' blood work. This is hope she sewed into her ashes, Eyes cast skyward, while the tired hearing through ashes, and pouring rivers, silken sashes, white like wool, light like ashes. Cast my window, half-mast rise, and all the while fly like that did. She only knew to fight, for life, for rights, for silent nights, for children whose wings had been clipped in flight, even dreaming of fleeing from hard strife. Covered in history, wood upon life, with mysteries, could she arrive? Then punch her lungs, punch bones to rest. From life to death, she slept, we wept. And here we stand with breath still left to exhale sigh what she has left for us to carry from east toward west. We will remember. She lies, she lives as ever, golden glowing from August to ever. We press your memory from upon our chests. Your life will last. It's time to rest.
Thank you for that very, very heartfelt poem. So this is the next topic is one that many of us probably don't know about Jenny. She's really into science. I affectionately said that she's really into rocks and rockets. And so I have a friend, a longtime friend of Jenny, Tom O'Reilly. He's an earth scientist. Come on out, Tom. And also the board champion of French Play. Tom is who Jenny got with on science. Yeah, welcome, Tom.
Thanks, Hannah. My wife Amelia Rock, and I'm really grateful to be here to celebrate and honor Jenny's life today. And we're really very lucky to count Jenny, Lawrence, and Dan, one of our very close friends. I've been friends with Jenny and Dan for more than 20 years, and was really honored when they invited me to serve on the Philanthropic board to lend a hand to their wonderful projects. We've also come to know Lawrence over the past 5 years, and in fact, really honored to see Jenny and Lawrence. We've had some really adventures and fun times together, and I'm really grateful to Lawrence and for the chance to say a few words about a true friend and extraordinary person, Jenny Doe. Jenny loved everything connected to devotion, and a few years ago I shared a quote with her from oceanographer Henry Stommel. In his book, A View of the Sea, Stommel wrote this: "We've been given the precious gift of life, a chance to contemplate a surpassingly beautiful universe, minds with which to cultivate unmeasured wisdom and the companionship of other creatures no less mortal than we." These words resonated with Jenny, and I think they reflected her life philosophy. Our other distinguished speakers today have described how she cultivated wisdom in herself and others, and how she loved and treasured the companionship of fellow human beings. But that first part of Stommel's quote, a chance to contemplate a surpassingly beautiful universe. Well, many of Jenny's friends know that she was very connected to earth, sea, and sky. She loved learning about and experiencing the natural world. She had several engineers, scientists, and medical friends, and would sometimes tell us, "Hey, stop thinking like an engineer all the time." And I know some of you have heard this from her before, but the truth is that she often thought in a very scientific and logical way herself, just like an engineer, whether she was trying to solve a practical problem or interpreting images from a robot on Mars or a Facebook conversation. Yet she was also deeply spiritual, and sometimes I would say even a bit superstitious. So she was several contradictions in her character. She was also a real space nut, as Hannah pointed out, and I can still hear her voice saying, "Hey, you guys see Venus in the moon last night? Let's go to Vandenberg to see a rocket launch," or "Let's all go to Iceland to see the aurora borealis." She was always up for a space-related adventure. Witnessing the majestic northern lights was a dream of Jenny's and had a profound effect on her. And that experience influenced some of the designs you see here at Jenny's Day, thanks to the talents of Minnie, you and Ty, and her design team. Actually, Jenny's sense of wonder goes way back. She once told me that as a kid, living under terrible conditions in Vietnam, a soldier explained to her that those points of light in the night sky, the stars, were actually suns like our sun, but they were really, really far away. And that some of the points of light were planets, they were worlds, just like the Earth. And Jenny told me that when she heard that in the sky, when she was a little kid, it just totally changed the way that she thought about the world. So despite the abuse, suffering, and injustice that she was subject to back then, her child's sense of wonder remained intact, as it did throughout her life. And that's Jenny Doe, an optimist at heart through any adversity. So I would say that not only has our world lost a tireless advocate for the disadvantaged, an artist and a designer, but some of us have lost a true friend and a beautiful mind with a real sense of wonder and adventure and a weird sense of humor. We miss Jenny and are so lucky to have her. Thank you. And now I'd like to read a poem by Dan Doe, and it's titled Jenny, Portrait of a Woman. On a Sunday afternoon in an art gallery, you dreamt of that white circular house in the time of your childhood. The ocean wind pulled off the sandy beach and cheered you on so you would run forward and have the momentum to take off on your wings and fly high. You have flown away, far from your memories, the grains of sand sticking to your feet were a reminder that there were slow steps you had never taken as an albatross, only knew how to fly far and high. When the sun left the planet, you kept faith in the universe, relied on an eternal moon to protect your innocence. The cruel storm during your adolescence transformed you into strong and flexible rattan. Life's whipping could not steal your smile. On your lips, pure as the soul of an angel, and you taught the storm the meaning of tolerance. At the crossroad in a place you wanted to remember, where children figures roamed, they tried to make a living, that difficult lesson of a hungry child holding the 2 loaves of bread that could not be eaten, but had to be sold for a small profit that would help feed your family. You recorded that lesson on a piece of white cloth used to bandage others when your own wound was bleeding, and you became a healer who cured ills with love. More than once, you wore Joan of Arc's armor to shield women and children from the slings and arrows of life. You became a much-needed fire that burned forests to resuscitate vegetation. You boiled the water you fetched from the muddy pond and used your blood as fuel to light the fire. The fire that was blue and pure at its heart. There was no trace of dust, pure like your soul, where the broken wings could take refuge and find a tranquil sleep. The apprehensive young bird eventually spread her wings and flew away, far away, then returned and flew away, far away, across skies, prairies, broad hills, and mountains. You united the natural with the artificial. You cleansed falsehoods with dreams of purified light. You refused to surrender to the darkness of the night and lit the stars with the candle of your life. And on this Sunday afternoon, we come to see your heart, to hear your peaceful laughter, to feel the beat of your heart, to let hatred dissipate in the zone of oblivion, to see you set off on your new journey of creation. Close your eyes, rest in peace. Dream circular house, a runway, the sand blown in the wind. From the summit of the mountain, the moon returns that radiance of innocence and goodness. Your wound has healed, will rise again from the ashes. You have taught us to love and to have compassion for birds with broken wings, and to know how to forget yesterday's nightmares, so that we can see your portrait in its utmost clarity to forever be surprised and awe. Thank you.
So that poem was written by Dan Doe, who Anzan is Jenny's best friend. And he supports everything that she did. He's her champion. Next, I think the LGI pageant would like to make an appearance. Please come up.
Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany and I'm here on behalf of Miss Vietnam, California and our director, Queen Jung. She could not be here today, but I do have a message from her to Jenny. Ladies and gentlemen, let me make this short. Jenny and I knew each other when we were both very young. We shared the same passions of building a better community and preserving our culture. I named Jenny Sweet Tiger, and she loved it. I believe that Jenny was born with a purpose. That purpose is the reason why we are here today. Jenny was a strong, tough tiger at work. As a friend, she would tell me straight up how wrong I was. She did it with so much love, sincerity, and caring. How could anyone not love her, right? Jenny, this is not a goodbye. You need to take a break, rest well, and I'll see you, my sweet tiger. Queen Jung, Director of Vietnam, California.
Kính thưa quý vị, Quỳnh Trân và Jenny quen nhau khi cả hai còn rất trẻ. Chúng tôi quý mến nhau và chia sẻ cùng niềm đam mê. Đó là mơ ước góp sức xây dựng một cộng đồng tốt đẹp hơn và gìn giữ truyền thống và văn hóa Việt. Jenny làm việc luôn cứng rắn và quyết đoán. Vì gặp khó khăn, Jenny càng mạnh mẽ, không ngừng bước. Trong tình bạn, Jenny thẳng thắn và nói lời chân thật. Tôi hay gọi Jenny là con cờ ngọt ngào. Jenny rất thích tên này. Như bạn, bèo hỏi tôi, Jenny mới rất quý mà, sao mà mất? Mất khi nào? Thật lòng tôi chỉ muốn chia sẻ cho bạn biết Jenny đã sống như thế nào. Tạm biệt my sweet tiger. Ngủ ngon, chờ ngày gặp lại nha Jenny. Quỳnh Trân, trưởng ban tổ chức khoa học áo dài Miss Vietnam, California.
Thank you so much. Now, I would like to present the man himself, Mr. Dan Doe.
Well, I just want to thank you all for taking time to join us today to celebrate the life of my partner, my comrade in arms for such a long time. And I'm so touched to see all the work done by Minnie, by Anna, by Green Tea, by the rest of the gang. And this is the spirit of Jenny. I never would imagine that Minnie and Anna and Green Tea and the rest of the gang would put up such a wonderful spectacle, because Jenny really loves spectacles. And this is indeed a spectacle fitting for her personality and her desire. She specifically told us not to wear anything of the morning colors, something very bright, especially if you are if you can, we're on the outside. You know, I don't know where I lost my outside. That's the reason why I have to wear something. No, this is me. This is me. Okay. Many of the friends today many of them want to share with us a song. And the first one is very close, a friend of us. He's going to sing the first song. And to accompany him is Mr. Gomzum, who's a good friend of ours. And he is going to play the guitar to accompany him. Okay. You just please give them a round of applause. Thank you.
nắng có còn hờn ghen môi em, mưa có còn buồn trong mắt trong từ lúc em về là biết.
aside. And I would like to take this opportunity also to introduce to you a friend, a dear friend of ours, you know, a professional saxophonist and also used to be an opera singer. Now he is a little bit over the hill. He's not. Mr. Chong Khoi is going to dedicate one song to Jenny.
Thằng lý là kèn trên chứ không hát, nhưng mà hình như hôm nay chỉ có 3 người, cho nên là đừng nghe tôi hát. Cái bài này là tôi thay cho lời của bạn Mr. Dan, đó là người bạn đời của Jenny. Ông ấy từ nãy giờ ông chưa nói gì thì tôi nói thay vậy. Thế xin mời quý vị không nghe tôi hát mà nghe anh nói. Và thế là em đi hôn hút con đường mong nhớ. Bây giờ mùa thu trời mây sao im lặng, như thương người đi xa. Ngày mai chỉ còn trong tôi kỷ niệm xưa nhạt nhòa về một tình yêu đầy tiếc nuối và những kỷ niệm bên nhau lại về đong đầy để lại trong tôi nhung nhớ khôn nguôi. Không còn mùa thu trăng rơi bên thềm, không còn lời ru mơ trên môi mềm. Em đi nhớ mùa xuân đầu, nhớ mùa thu qua. Anh là mùa thu cho em mơ màng, anh làm lời ru quấn quýt bên đàn. Em đi tiếc gì thu vàng, tiếc gì xuân sang. Sao trời còn thương nhớ nhau từng đêm bão tố, tóc ướt chẳng về lời yêu chưa hết trên môi vụng về. Đường ta đã qua chỉ khuất chân trời, đường ta sẽ qua nào ai biết đến. Chiều buông xuống rồi cho hồn bay cao đến miền an vui. Chiều buông xuống rồi đưa hồn bay cao đến miền yên vui.
And now I have the pleasure to introduce to you the Nightingale of San Jose, Miss Diệu Linh. Oh, Mrs. San, I'm sorry.
Xin kính chào quý vị. Theo Diệu Linh nghĩ, ai trong chúng ta cũng có tuổi thơ, và một khi tuổi thơ đã đi qua rồi thì mình không thể Jenny cũng như vậy. Chị Jenny cũng là một trong những kỷ niệm trong tâm hồn của mỗi người chúng ta. Và Diệu Linh xin được gửi tặng chị Jenny cũng như quý vị ở đây một nhạc phẩm quê hương tuổi thơ tôi của nhạc sĩ Tù Ri.
Thank you, Zuli.
and another member of the, what should I say, the Jenny Doe's Club, Alan.
Linh mến gửi tới một lời tri ân đến tất cả quan khách, các bác, các cô chú, anh chị em và bạn bè đã dành thời giờ chiều hôm nay đến cho ngày chị Jenny. Mặc dầu là trời mưa gió 10 tháng qua chưa có, hôm nay trời mưa tầm tã, nhưng mọi người đều có mặt ở đây. Đó là một điều rất ấm lòng đến với tất cả mọi người trong ở đây. Linh chia sẻ một chút nhé. Năm 2016, khi căn bệnh ung thư vú của chị ập đến lần thứ 2, qua một lần phỏng vấn với dân sinh media, chị Jenny đã chia sẻ 4 ước nguyện của chị trước khi chị ra đi. Ước nguyện đầu tiên là trung tâm Friends of Huế nuôi dưỡng trẻ em và tiếp tục ngày một phát triển mạnh mẽ hơn. Và điều ước nguyện thứ hai là Children Operation of Madagascar cùng nhau đóng góp để ngừng tệ nạn đói nghèo đến những trẻ em nơi đây. Và ước nguyện thứ ba của chị là tiếp tục áo dài festival, tiếp sức chị mang nét đẹp văn hóa của chúng ta lan tỏa khắp nơi. Và giờ đây chúng ta được tiểu bang California công nhận May 15 is áo dài day. Yep, we have that. Và ước nguyện thứ 4 của chị là hình thành trung tâm cho cộng đồng người Việt của chúng ta. Giờ đây cộng đồng mình có được Vietnamese American Community Center. Được nhìn thấy cộng đồng Việt Nam của chúng ta ngày một gần gũi, đoàn kết và thương mến nhau hơn. Ngày hôm nay, chính sự hiện diện của tất cả mọi người, đó là món quà vô giá mà chúng ta dành cho chị. Sau đây, trước khi kết thúc chương trình, Linh xin được chia sẻ với tất cả mọi người một đoạn văn được chị Jenny Doe viết. Dạ.
In 2007, Jenny was diagnosed with breast cancer. And after she underwent treatment, she got a surgery. Then she went through chemotherapy and radiation therapy. And after that, she learned that the cancer is so pervasive in the Vietnamese community, but no one wanted to discuss about it at the time. And she wished at that time, had she known about it, she talked to other people, she could have avoided so many mistakes that she did at the time. So afterwards, she read about the plight of the cancer patients in Vietnam, and she went to Vietnam to visit the cancer wards and to see with her own eyes what the cancer patients experience in that country. And during that time, and then she went to on a kind of a journey, and she wrote like a travelogue about that. It's called the Eucalyptus Road. It's in Vietnamese, it's Đường Quỳnh Diệp, and there's some quotations right here. So Đường Quỳnh Diệp means the road of the eucalyptus. And why is that? Jenny, when she grew up, she loved the smell of the eucalyptus leaves. And any time that when she was, she got a slight wound or she got sick, she'd always rub the leaves of the eucalyptus and to smell it. And she felt at the time, she felt some, like a resurrection, let me put it that way, to use a spiritual word. So she went there. So the meaning of the title is it's the road, the journey of life, but more than that, the journey of learning how to live. And that's she went there looking for those eucalyptus trees, and then she came back to the U.S., and I don't want to mention this, but I have to mention it. Her goddaughter passed away at a very young age, and during the funeral services, when the entombment, and she was standing under the shade of the eucalyptus tree, and she got a few leaves, and she rubbed against her hands, and
the smell was so strong, stronger than any leaf that she found in Vietnam. So she thought at the time the world is going in a circle. Her journey started from the US and went all the way to Cambodia, Vietnam, and then back to the US. And what she searched during that journey, she found it where she began. And that's the reason why she wrote this. This is the conclusion of that. I let Alan read the English version, or you want me to read the English version? Okay, so Alan will read the Vietnamese version.
Linh xin chia sẻ cùng mọi người nhé. Sau đây trước khi kết thúc chương trình, Linh xin được chia sẻ tất cả mọi người một đoạn văn chị Jenny vừa viết và cuốn sách đầu tay của chị Đường Khuynh Diệp mà chị đã viết trong hành trình bao thăng trầm trong cuộc sống chị đã đi qua. Đường Khuynh Diệp là thế, không dài nhưng rất tròn, vòng tròn tự sinh, vòng tròn tiếp trở. Đây là vòng tròn của những người tìm để thấy mình, tìm ra rồi lại cho đi nhưng vẫn còn đó lại chia cho lẫn nhau một chút tình người, một chút tương lâm, một nỗi cảm thông đơn sơ mà quyết liệt. Tôi đã đi tìm Khuynh Diệp ở vùng quá khứ, nhưng Khuynh Diệp vẫn ở quanh tôi trong hiện tại và trên vùng tương lai của tôi và của mọi người. Chị đã viết như thế.
Thank you, and this is the English version of it. Such is the meaning of the eucalyptus road. That road does not go straight, but rather follows revolving circles. There is a circle of birth and death, and that circle of people supporting one another. It is a circle of people searching for people and discovering themselves, then giving away what they find. But what is given remains to be shared among all. Some humanity, compassion, and understanding, simple but resolute. I have searched for my eucalyptus tree on that road in my past, but it is right here, in the present, and it will remain in the future, my future, and everyone else's. Xin cảm ơn tất cả quý vị. Và để tiếp nối and to continue, anh Trọng Khôi, our opera singer, and also he is going to play the saxophone, a few songs that he did play before at one of the parties that Jenny held, and he was a guest. Again.
Tôi được cảm ơn nhiều, 2 giây thôi, để mọi người nghe nhiều rồi. Và đây là cuối cùng, thì tôi có nhớ rằng 5 năm trước đây, Jenny với bạn có đến nhà ông Hoàng Đức Nhã, thì bây giờ không lấy tiếng Tây nữa vì toàn người Việt Nam không lấy tiếng Tây, nói tiếng Việt thôi. Thì cô ấy nói rằng là khi cô ấy pass away thì là đừng có buồn các bạn nhé, thì hát cho tôi mấy bài và ông cho ông thổi saxophone có thể thổi cho tôi một bài. Thì bây giờ tôi phải thổi vì theo ý nguyện của Jenny, tôi phải thổi tôi chứ không phải là để loa của Goodbye Our Love, Goodbye Jenny nhá.
Chương trình tạm coi như là chấm dứt, thì có lẽ để quý vị để có chúng tôi nhân dịp này xin được ngỏ lời tạ ơn chân tình nhất đến với tất cả quý vị tham dự hôm nay. Nó cho thấy được cái sự thân yêu, tình đồng đội, tình đoàn kết và cái sự cảm thông giữa chúng ta. Và cái hơn nữa là tôi cảm ơn đang giúp cho Jenny được có một ngày vui, một ngày đẹp. Chắc là cái đường này cô rất là hài lòng nếu mà có mặt ngày hôm nay. Tôi tin là Jenny có mặt ở đây ngày hôm nay và cái chuyện đó thì cô vẫn có hôm nay, và cô rất là vui vì chúng ta ở đây đấy. Thứ nhất là đẹp, Jenny là người duy mỹ, rất là thích đẹp. Ở đây bao nhiêu người mặc quần áo tươi sáng, đẹp đúng theo tinh thần, rất là tích cực, tinh thần rất là sôi nổi của Jenny, của sinh thời. Tôi không biết nói gì hơn là xin cảm ơn tất cả mọi người có mặt ở đây. I would like to take this occasion to thank all of you to come here. It is in the air. There is that spirit of love, that feelings of unity among us. And I believe that Jenny is still around, somewhere around here. If you believe the soul, I believe that the soul is here with us today, and she does enjoy the whole event tremendously. Knowing her, she is an aesthetic in terms of aesthetics. She really into it. So today, we see the colors, we see the beauty of the outside, we see the joy in the people. That's what Jenny wanted, and you brought that to her. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. 1,000 thanks, a million thanks. And I have to also thank all the gang members. I can't remember the name. And I have to thank everyone that has helped us set up this event. And then I cannot name all of you, but I will name many. Lisa, Quinty, Alan, and for those who I cannot name, just know that we really appreciate your effort, your contribution for today's celebration of Jenny. And indeed,
It is a celebration of a wonderful life. Thank you.